You are watching Liberty Online TV.
This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone.
As people, it seems as if we not even learn it at all.
Plenty finger pointing don't happen after the elections, especially after this dialogue mark.
It meets the needs of the people, or not the challenge and the way the people then look forward to for a solution.
Where did they bring West Cam into the country? Instead of them paying 0%, they will pay 5% on the value.
Because the oil those South are going to be on a two tax. And a two tax that they use for run the states.
But what is inside these budgets, we see there is going to be room for macroeconomic stability.
Good evening and welcome to another edition of the Liberty One and One, where they can to live now with Facebook page and self for YouTube channel. Me where they bring this edition can to you today. Me name na Princess Pierce, and inside this edition of the One and One, we they look at threat to journalists their life na the country, and same way so both online and offline attack, and waiting sludge way na the parents body where they support journalists them, and same way so they look at the welfare, and for ensure say we practice as journalists them na a safe space. We they look at press freedom, as we all know during the breakfast show this morning, because the Liberty One and One na they discuss topic them way cannot be discussed na the breakfast show, and today on edition of One and One we they look at the press freedom na salon, how this they be a threat to journalists them for be accountable in terms of criticizing government officials for ensure say then do the proper thing, then we go benefit people them. And with me today in the studio inside the One and One, I get with me Alhaji Manika Kamara, when are the National Secretary General for the Salon Association of Journalists SLAJ. He therefore can talk about the work, how they don't create a safe space for journalists them, and same way so the threats. We get a recent case study we get to do with one of his senior colleague when Amadou Lamranaba, where they face series of threats right now with regards to one post where he do online when a form of a question in the ask, and this get for do with the cost of living and self the service for people them. Well, from that post they would only see different issues, and SLAJ don't come out with a press release where they don't condemn these threats attack this against these journalists. Well, with me now today inside the One and One, I get with me Alhaji Manika. Good evening and welcome to Liberty Online TV.
Good evening and thank you for hosting me.
Okay, so from that background, we don't give, we get to do with how journalists then they do their work. As a body, we una your work now for ensure say una guide with the journalists them, una ensure say we get a safe space for practice. As large, when are the body responsible for we? Just take me through what you una don't they do for journalists them for ensure say them practice professionally na a safe space.
From where they formed SLAJ, 1971, to now where I sit down soon, we responsibility now for talk on behalf of the journalists there, for make sure say they get freedom for do their work without any form of threats. They're not afraid for do their work, they're not afraid for talk, for as long as waiting you the talk or waiting you the right, they within the laws of Sierra Leone. Nobody know for threats to your life. Nobody know for come after you. Nobody know for curse you. Nobody for threaten your family. You forget freedom like any other Sierra Leonean for move freely. Because freedom of the press and freedom of expression are something where the Sierra Leone 1991 constitution make provision for. If you go look section 11, it talk about freedom of the press, wherein as a journalist I get the right for make a own a radio or television station. I get the right for all governments accountable on issues of governance. And section 25 give me the power as a citizen of Sierra Leone for make a talk freely. For as long as waiting at the talk, not the become the control of the country in a sense, it not go against the law. Because the same section 25 will give me the rights for freedom of expression, give limitation. So as large, we are aware of that. So over the years, we don't engage stakeholders them for see how best they will guarantee this space. Before now, journalists them they demonstrate with the rights at the point that in 2007 when Umar Fofana be president of Sludge, ebi strike in the form ebi keep in here and make a fool say the bab in here until the government repeal Part 5 of the 1965 Public Order Act, where we criminalize free speech and whatever. If we go to the level of Supreme Court, we take today will not get the ruling. Again, President Kelvin Louis Bakam himself can start the advocacy. He can move now move away from the radical approach, wherein for demonstrate, protest, or you say another bad mayor or do whatever. He go into the area of diplomacy, engagement, consultation. Wherein during the by Kuruma former president in era, Sludge be able to go to the point of cabinets where under Mohamed Bangoura, where be the minister, Sludge be able to go make a presentation on the position why government foresee the need for me to repeal that particular law. And we'll be see after that presentation there and some other consultation then we'll be get a policy where this will current Sludge executive. The year 2020 where they lead when Ahmed Said Nasser they lead them, will be pushed again with that same way Kevin Lewis be stopped. The engagement, consultation, meet with the ministers, other stakeholders, meet with presidents and try to convince them. And also engage the parliament for see how best they can support this idea. By then, we engage the MPs the way we know say they get interest in the media. We explain to the media and see the need for ensure say they repeal that law because if they don't repeal them, like what situation and also somebody else feel agree with what you are talking. It go CID. They charge me that criminal and enough for me. What they know for alleged me a criminal for simply be a journalist. Me a citizen of Sierra Leone. If I do something bad, yes, but why did you make enough for describe me as criminal? So we do that engagement there to the point that way the government be seeing they say let them repeal that law. And when they repeal that law, they will be see and say, well, now we don't get the space for ensure free speech. Not only for we can see again government with the Cyber Security and Crime Act, where because a particular section where we as Sludge and other members where they work for press freedom not be okay with. We're in a section 44 we currently they advocate for again for the government see how best they can repeal that one because give and take them back. You don't give me the freedom for let we do work. They count for the law again back when they come for can suppress you. So we feel to say government for look at that again. Now we see for say now the attack now don't they come up again. And we as Sludge, we will continue for advocate and do the engagement again and condemn the one the way they try for attack journalism or anybody where they promote free speech.
Okay, so what is the role of a journalist in upholding accountability in any democratic states?
Now, you role as a journalist for all accountability and for make sure say you they bring to the attention of not only the public, even the people who hold government or appointed position, including the president, when I elector. You they bring something into the notice. Now your responsibility because you get the space. Like now we get this space. So all man get the opportunity for catch on radio or television for talk. But we get the opportunity now. We don't take up this work now. Say we the talk on that for the people. So responsibility now for make sure say we they report the things where they go on and the government and the governance structure. Things where they go on as society. Not only on government, even within the opposition. If we see for say something they go on wrongly there, we get rights for bringing it to the attention of the public. Where not so for say they ridicule them, but that alarm they raise will serve as a caution for you for let you do the right thing. Not all the time journalists they do something, you say this, they get political interest, but somebody don't go pay them. There are some issues in the way journalists they raise that for bringing it to their attention, not only for local people who listen, for the international body. For example, say this thing they happen at salon. We get the space for doing thing in there because so many people in there will not get the opportunity. And as a journalist again, would they serve again as human rights activists because would they talk for the people who deprived in the society, the marginalized people in the society. Now we they bring the issues and come forward to the people where they in governance or authority for letting us know so then people they exist or then they gone at certain place. Now we own responsibility and as journalists for all and for bring to account some of the things and the way people are aware about.
So in doing that particular work we just don't define for we, so we they try for all government officials accountable. What's in our responsibility in the process?
Responsibility now for make sure say whatever what they bring out, whatever what they say, whatever what they write, we for do them responsibly. If we be accurate, if we be factual, if we do them professionally. You know they can, because I get this opportunity for cashier, I just they talk anything where na lie. I for make sure say anything what they talk there, so I forget evidence for defend tomorrow. Because if I can't talk something else so tomorrow somebody feel aggrieved, it go with me na court. I don't get anything for defend myself, na crime. And you integrity counts a lot. Whatever way they do, we for make sure so you get your integrity they protect. You know they can't do something because I'm blackmail anybody. As a journalist, you make sure so whatever way they pull outside for be credible, for be well sourced, for be balanced, and then for be any other thing other than the truth. If you want to do an opinion, make sure say you are well grounded on the issue, so that when they make that opinion, they know will go off track. Anything you want to do as a journalist, you will make sure say yes, nobody not perfect, but go closer to perfection, so that no one will doubt your credibility or for look at you with any other eye.
So for Salone, we as journalists, then to what extent we this the work for we? For how we would do work free and fair one?
I feel say we don't make some progress over the years. And I can also reference now one of the election observer body then, one of the EU, the election report where they began after the June 2023 elections. They recommend the Salone media in particular, the work we do professionally, the buyer, because previously when we go into election, we see so many journalists that they report that it's so one-sided. They say, but this is APC journalist, SFP journalist, NGC or UNDP or PDP. But this 2023 election we just passed, we see journalism comport themselves professionally because of the trainings where we series of trainings that we organize. We see the reports where the EU they commend the Salone media. Yes, we get one or two flouts where we get some issue, but on the whole we get over 90% when a very good job where we do in the Salone media. And we as large after the election we will be only a live press conference where we give an update on the media performance during the election. Where not a form of assessment where we do the media do extremely well because very close to the election. Me, this large president and other executive members, they move within the radio stations. I think it was 2 days before the election. We move across Freetown and some radio stations and television stations. We engage the staff and we engage journalism. What did they for do? This is a cool enough period. Not allow anybody for can talk now so interrogate for this politics. Make sure so when they send you staff there when they go out to work over the election, then get ID card or they get something where they identify them. We engage the police, we get a meeting with them before the election. How them for look at the journalism and for protect journalism. We make at the end of the day we get limited cases. So an area of talking about how we don't go in this press freedom for now, we dey make progress, but then attack here we don't they come up. Now it sound negatively because we don't see and say the progress that we don't make don't they go down again. And we don't touch and fit now say we go for push more. Because if the threat don't begin to come now, even though they push, it don't come. It means we go for do more. We go for do more engagement, and the political parties may gain back. Get for the engage membership. Get for the engage people where they get appointment. Because if you don't foresee the journalist as enemy, that journalist they now if the good thing where they do, if they threat your journalist, you need a writer. If the journalist, if you do bad, the journalist sees this way what this man do get some element of corruption. Or you not go in the interest of your office where they do. This way they do so they are against your mandate. Now me get what bring come up. They appoint you for let you serve the people of Shell, not for let serve yourself. If what you they do they against your appointment, you not see and say no, this money appointment in Edward. Now me right as a journalist for doing. Not to always for the pressing. Say this minister or this commissioner, this chairman or this person don't go donate, don't do it. No. That would bring the issues in. If the people they cry for lots of basic things what are not the light, not the people they raise concern. Now, my responsibility as journalist for go out, interview the people and come and talk to the minister within charge, get the inside and bring out the stories. That's not journalism. But nobody for threat me where I see something they go wrong, a question on social media. No, it's not right.
Okay, well, continue for those in the studio. The program is Stay Watch, now the one in one, and me and Princess Pierce will be in this edition come to you. And today inside the studio for look at this particular discussion where we look at the role of a journalist for upholding accountability in governance. I get with me Alhaji Manika Kamara, when at the National Secretary General for SLAJ, they talk about the work and how they don't provide the safe space for journalists them for able to do their work free, fair one, and for ensure safe from all threat, intimidation, where they're not able for do their work. And same way so talk about as journalists them, you self get your responsibility whilst you do your work, you do them in that responsible manner so that you go, get any kind of attack or let people not come out or doubt your credibility as a journalist. Continue for they watch the program Liberty 1&1 and in the country live now with studio. Don't forget for like we page, comment and share for follow all the programs so they do. We they continue the program and I still get me guests when Alhaji Manika Kamara when I National Secretary General for SLAJ. They talk about what they do for journalists. Earlier before you will talk about where you make mention about as we roll, where we they do and self responsibility during the process. I just want bring you can to the recent issue where they happen. We get to do with we colleague when I see no journalist Amadou Lamranaba who get series of the issues they know don't they happen. But for viewers, there may be some man not don't they follow this story, don't know actually what it happen. Waiting at the actual story behind Lamrana in your online attack and offline attack where it gets in the process of doing your own duty.
Okay, not to the first time is we they don't the attack around Lamrana. Both online and offline. And not the first thing is they don't they attack journalists then, as you rightly said. We don't get complaint from so many journalists, including the Umar Fofana, the Jibril Goto, and so many other journalists the way they don't they attack online and offline. And we don't they come in and say how best we go address the issues in there. Now in the area of the case study where they before when Amadou Lamanaba, when a colleague, now it gets for do with two major posts in this latter part. The first one are when the president be travel for go do lectures overseas. So Amadou Lamanaba will do Twitter, it be tweets and it be also do a Facebook post when it talks the first post we do we say the lecturer don't go, so like that. The first post we do. Then the other way follow again say the president they don't travel for go lecture now university overseas, whereas the university back home when the parent university in Sierra Leone USL gets issued, get for do with the vice chancellor. Say it gets for address that issue there. Then the second post again gets for do with a post where it do where not even outrightly mention the office of the president or anybody. That question they ask at the post when it be further. When it talks, he asks question say if the people know how to get this new Maybach Benz, and if where it even make reference to the former immigration boss where ACC be get for question acquisition of 3 jeeps away the manufacturing and gifts and camp. So Amadou be get for relate that Maybach Benz to that thing they say whose category way ACC go put this if whether a donation or whether a gift or whether a something when a cash from them back from the government money. So now the things that the way it do, where based on then different posts and day, people will become after. Now one thing we take this thing so very passionate or very serious as large, are the kind of people where they come attack Amadou Lamanaba. Now, as I be saying, not to the first time is you can go in the comment section, you comment. Now you write as a citizen. If me, Alhaji Manika Kamara, as a journalist, I put out information where you get contrary review, and you write for go on my page, you do the correction, you present what if you say right, let people judge, or you go do your post before you tag me, but not of go. You don't get the right to go attack me. You threaten me life. They begin cost me people. They begin threatening. Say if you see you, they beat you. If you see you, the other thing, and not fair. No journalists, not for go through that. Now we write for let we say what you want for say within the law. But the people that now we see political party supporters and people away they are appointed when are some senior government officers. Then say they go on Facebook, they go on Twitter, they go do their own post. They attack Amadou Lamanaba personally. They even threaten to the point they threaten say, we will tell them that done, we will give good dirty beats. And we know how salon they how it politically toxic. We know how people in this they take things into their hand without the law. So when they wait say they go beat her or they go damage them, we say go to police, go to court now. We raise the concern now. Let the authorities already in charge take up the matter and investigate and see how best they go caution or bring to book the people in the where they threaten the journalists in life. Because now a citizen of Sierra Leone, now a rights. Even if it's a journalist, a right for raise question. Anybody can raise question for as long as you question will raise it within the law. The president and the people of Sierra Leone, they vote mean. Now we they serve, not only they serve them in the other way. Now we the president they serve. The president accountable to the people of Sierra Leone. We get right for ask question. Anything we don't get any clarification, we get right for ask question. We get right for raise issue. For explain to we. That thing is a very simple thing we get for that motoka. The government don't raise that thing so people can come out and explain. Don't know whether the president is a motoka, not a motoka, whether I gifts and gam, not to gifts and gam, whether I ride and gam. Just explain let people understand. So okay, yes, what in a man about post that the answer this to the questions and the rather than you go after in life the threats now.
So is it bad for make journalists and they criticize government official for ensure say them be accountable and bring the kind change where people want to see?
Nothing no deal with bad padani. Nothing absolutely. We responsibility now for raise up issues the way we see say not go down well with the democratic principles. Now responsibility than they. If we see something they go bad in a society, we not talk about. We know they help the government, or know they help the person where they do the bad thing. Now, when you raise that issue, the person say, "Oh, this you know what way I don't do so." Let's reflect, let's think, let's see what you are doing, what you are not doing. You go able to correct and move on well. But if you not bring them up, you just keep quiet. Everybody, government therefore be worried about that. Wherein the people and just keep quiet. Whatever thing will happen, nobody need talk. You ever keep quiet. If you're conscious, say, what did happen so? At this country here, everything just will go as normal. Even amid the economic crisis at the country, people need to talk and journalists need to talk. Nobody need to raise issue. People just feel comfortable. If we be concerned as a government, as a president, you are concerned about that. See what did happen in this country here? For some people are afraid for talk. Why are they afraid for talk? Not a secret say the country is wrong. Not a secret say we go through so many economic challenges. Everybody aware. We they manage no more, but things are very, very difficult. So if people need to talk, governments will be very much concerned. So if we journalists will decide to say no, this not just keep quiet, now they relate to other things they also government they do to some of these things. If Amadou Barre's concern on the frequent traveling of presidents and the economic implication to the country, I'm not say that bad. Because if you look at the first 5 years where President Yomi in office, from 2019 to 2023, we 2018 sorry to 2023 we'll get the election. The president traveled well over 200 times, and not a secret we be the raise them up. People, the government spokesman, the government supporters, or whatever, they can encounter say president they travel because they go for go rebrand the country image. They go the minister inside the travel because they want to rebrand the country image because we see a specific minister where travel almost close to the number of times where the president said we travel. They said they only travel for go rebrand the country image. Fine, we report and say the 5 years done. Now we don't start again another 5 years. Now the first year we chose the 6 years. President don't start again the same traveling. We see recently it's like 2 weeks again. Something within 2 weeks ago, president or 2 3 weeks, president travel 3 times. So as a journalist now we responsibility for raise the issue that they came back say this man not start for travel again back. What are the economic benefits? The country they go through challenges, economic challenges. Them money also president travel. We know the president travel not than 2 days ago, not than 3 days ago. Now delegation. If you work in mathematics, them money and the way they spend for all the people in per diem, transportation, whatever, now huge sum of amount we go cover some space now in our society. We go cover some things the way they go wrong. So naturally, each and the way they raise. Not about say we they condemn because we want condemn. At the same time, journalists we they promote government. We are in government do good work with the promoter. The government do anything good with the promoter. If they mistake, we get for pick up that mistake. Let them aware say this student do so wrong.
So as large, how important and how una don dey ensure say una tackle and address this online offline attack for journalists there. Let we just say aside from Lamara Nabayo issue, other journalists them, you na journalist, me na journalist, and especially for we the woman them, because we know we are online and offline attack. Then go tell we all kind word. Then go bring kind instances, situations them where they affect we psychologically, and they make some of we go tend for free say for pursue the profession where we dey. Then go tell we say you get this kind man, all kinds of una know now the words them where they throw at we, the shades there where they throw at we, and then they make some of we the woman them they tend for sit back and forgo the profession. So how serious una take this fight against the intimidation threat against journalists them both on and offline?
Okay, yes, you're right. And for show the seriousness we Sludge put for that particular issue there, in 2021, we will get for engage the security sector. We involve ONS, the Sierra Leone Police, the Sierra Leone Correctional Center, and the military and other security apparatus. We get for engage them, and we sit down and see how best we can address the issue. So at the end of the engagement, we sign an MOU. We get for do with the protection and security of journalists in line of duty. We for protect journalists. Whenever they do their work, they for make sure sign for protect the journalists. And for them know we roles as journalists, and then we self know the new role as security apparatus. Because mostly we get them competition in the whenever we any way journalists and policemen or security person meet up with the issues. For example, if president they go some sign security where they are around them, journalists will go snap, they begin back to camera, they push you. But that engagement and they will see what they done the less. Or when we want to cover election or any serious way security presence day, we get them issued in it. So but that MOU will sign and the continuous engagement with the security apparatus, we don't minimize that one day. And in the area of the online and offline attack again, we will engage the cyber security aspect of the governance. We engage the Ministry of Information for them to see how best they go support we. Also, not so get the Independent Media Commission where they regulate the media. We engage in also. Let them see how best they will come in and ensure that space to them protect them for journalists them. And on the area of the women of female colleagues them, that's true. And then very, very, very vulnerable in a sense that quick they don't describe the one way they put them down. If you know somebody who is not strong, then they put you down. We don't see that over the years. I don't want them, but we don't see there are some points in time where some particular female journalists they begin brand new social media. You don't deal with this man, you don't deal with this man, you not this, you not. They do all the things in there for just let them put you down. Let them pipe you down for letting you go talk. But we as large, what we don't do? We don't engage with female journalists them, we train them. How there for the tackle some of them things in the offline and online. Because mostly in online it happen. Quick they don't go take the woman picture, maybe they go take their Facebook page, then go pull journalist a picture, then go and photo shoot out with other man, then share on social media, write some things the way unhealthy things against that woman. They begin share them. And in society where so people for accept them fake information, it's very, very, very common. It's very, very simple. As I say so, but this emotion are true. This emotion are true. All that they dampen the spirits. And at the same time, they get pressure from a family member and say, hey, this one begins so, and let's say go left this work here so, this one go down right. So they make most of the potential women they want come into the media field, we get the potential to go. Then they kind of afraid. And the one that they inside the field, they go away. Because the intimidation too much, the harassment too much. We get complaints of female journalists away, they tell me say, I go for go interview this man here, so the man they tell me say, you not fine woman, no, you not this, they begin touch here, so carry way no good. Which is very, very bad again. But all that day, we don't train the journalism, the female journalism, how they for counter some things in there. If we encounter anything in there, the first point of call, make sure you make reports. Make sure you're able to identify the person and the evidence the way he use against you. For example, if you're online, make sure you don't screenshot the all. Make sure the portions of fake account you use, you're able to identify them. You get the evidence and then you will make reports. And once you make that report, the thank God we got the cyber crime unit. We they pressure them. We they follow them. If they not do the work, we they expose and say then they compromise. So we don't do all the things and therefore make sure say the space safe and secure for journalists then. Because it's not easy. You full journalists and not get freedom for doing work. an officer anybody safe again.
Okay, so we're not going to wrap up with this particular edition of the One and One without inaugurating at the current status and updates about Lamranaba in your current issues where it gets.
Yes, I'm not Lamranaba down or you don't go make a report na the police station on the issue and I believe say the police and they investigate them. We self they engage them quietly because sincerely speaking, it be really feel intimidated with them kind thing and a fear for your life. Yes, no matter man. No matter how strong you do, we get for fear for your life because so I begin incidents in the particularly so where Ramadan can done. And one of the threats, we clearly talk say you they will take Ramadan done. When Ramadan done now they give good or tidbits. So now Ramadan can done so now the fear now say, maybe then people are going to watch for me. Even when they drive now safe along the streets of Freetown, the fear. They even free for going down some places. Now when they call you and say, no, but they go down no more way, I there with you. We don't inform the people that they watch you. If anybody will attack you, people must around where go protect your moment and will come around. The man they writing exams at university. If we even forgo that because if they afraid to let they go attack them, which is very, very bad. Mm-hmm. And I'm not about now journalists where don't be consistent for the past 12 years. They bring government to book. They hold them to account on issues of national interest. Now, journalists, for the past paper, as I say, don't raise so many concerns. One of the major concerns I want reference, now during the Ebola fight, when the Ebola belong there, to pick that. We never know what thing for do as a nation. Everybody beyond the counting idea, everybody be the cow the idea. They tell the Ebola be the Kaila and beyond spec and Kenema. The fear that we will not be able to touch yourself and the country. Any side one government is free. Yet we get some few medical experts the way some come overseas and then give them life. Then go na Kenema, then go Kaila for support with brother and sister the way we get affected. I'm not about until and the presidents, former presidents and his by Goma they try for travel go attend the UN General Assembly they try for attend. I'm not about raise a campaign. Say president not for travel at particular time. Say over the years, president they travel, they go make statements and come, we don't see anything meaningful come to the country. This particular time we get a crisis at the country. We get for do with life. So this president actually, if we forgo this travel and travel go na the epic center where the Ebola be the when I be Kaila and Kenema. In presence na that particular area they go boost the medical worker them morale. Go give the courage to okay, this fete to nobody fete. We see the president some kind of also a count some high ranking government officials. These fetes will all get up. So you see the kind level of journalists who will get, even though we started campaign day, people are made a bash at them. People are you are exposing the journalists left to and if I say sorry the president left to danger. Now they can say the president go now special Ebola day. People in Bashatan talk all kinds of but it be focused on that in campaign day. Okay. And we suicide former President Kuma. We travel going at the place together with former Minister of Information Haji Alpha Khan. Then two travel go Kenema. And we see how the whole fate of Ebola be changed. But just with that visit, we see how everything change. We see now more money inside the country, more donation they come, and more people take things. Oh, this is serious. We see the president several go there. And when he come out, when he can make a statement, people don't take the fight very serious. And itself we see first-hand information where he go on the side, he see how the patient they suffer, he see the signs and symptoms. You see how the medical people they struggle amidst the challenges over the country. They say not a secret. We say where Ebola struck. Salon we dey we get less than 50 ambulance, working ambulance. Itself see all the things in there. So you see the reality on the ground. And when they return free, so you make a statement where make a whole the whole fight against the Ebola will change. So now similar things and now they happen. Well, like what's in Amara on the president in Tableau one, I'm not official that they get anything for do. Okay. Just come, present the advantage or disadvantage. Why the president go for that lectures? What are the benefits to Sierra Leone? Why the president uses vehicle? What are the benefits of this? Rather than you go threaten the man in life, just provide alternative explanation. We can understand. We are all Sierra Leoneans. We are all human. But if you can't threaten the journalist in life, and when you begin threatening and so, among your family, they begin pressure and say, hey, you not talk again. No, wait, get talk so. If they kill you, all don't suffer. Or we suffer for your life. We they lost people in our society. And we say, all go begin scared, say, if I talk to my, they go arrest me, they go beat me. But for all level journalism space here, so, who that will talk now for the people, for the less marginalized society? Okay, so just in quick sentence, what you go for journalists then? my journalist colleagues, they encourage we all. They will continue for all the fight. They will be professional. Whatever we will do, they'll make sure we're done within the codes of ethics, we're done within the laws of the land. Because not forget to say that one say alone we all get. The information they pull out, they'll make sure say it's factual. We get all evidence for back if tomorrow they need a rice, they'll go present. If we hold a slideshow, they kiss you. Now make not we not just issue out press release because on one go issue press release with faulty, where somebody will take in a court, we go dampen with credibility. Likewise, journalists, when they do your report, make sure they do it professionally, you get your facts. Not afraid for do your report, now humanity they serve, not to political party they serve or any individual. You serve a cause, and the cause will not be done signed for say will they serve the country, not to political party or political interest or any individual. Now the voiceless na society. Anything they go wrong, now we right for talker. Anything they go right, now we right for talker again. As a journalist, I they make this point again and I emphasize on them. Now me constitutional rights for associate myself with any political party where I want. Any journalist get a right there. So now people don't look at and say, if journalists belong to SLPP, they belong to ADP or SLPP, na crime. Not to crime. If na be crime, not for make journalists vote. Because the matter we vote, na political party will vote for. So not to crime. But when you do your work as a journalist, make sure so you do it professionally. Your political party, put them behind. Put salon before. Where they write, where they talk, put salon before.
Okay. Well, plenty thank you for joining me in the studio today. Well, that's Alhaji Manika Kamara, when are the National Secretary General for the Salon Association of Journalists Large. Well, they don't talk about the roles and responsibility of journalists them, where then they do their work and say for all government official accountable and make mention about their position on the ongoing online and offline attack threats upon one power senior colleague journalist winner Amadou Lamranaba in relation to post that we get for ask like a question in the ask towards government what some certain the way they do. Well, now this edition of the One and One Lefi for today. Plenty thank you to the technical team. We make Una Watch We live now Facebook page and self YouTube channel. Don't forget for stay tuned to Liberty Online TV as we get different programs that we can to you live every day. Well, so to meet again, me na Princess Pias, we they say tata.
This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Orange.
As people, it seems as if we not even learn at all.
Plenty finger pointing don't happen after the elections, especially after this dialogue mark.
It meets the needs of the people, or the challenge and the way the people then look forward to for a solution.
Where did they bring Westcam into the country? Instead of them paying 0%, they will pay 5% on the value.
Because the oil place South Sudan they want a toll tax, and a toll tax that they use for run the states.
But what is inside these budgets, we see there is going to be room for macroeconomic stability.